Good morning. We are live. This is test 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3. I'll be having Jonah Sachs join me here very shortly for this Zoom meeting test. I'm gonna put it through Audacity and see how the volume sounds. This laptop purchase was the nuts. Welcome to the Zoom. It's perfect. All right. Good morning, Jonah. Wow. Can you hear me?
Oh, wow. Morning. Yeah. Morning, dude.
Hey, Paige, good morning. Wow, it is early. It is, I don't have my watch on. It is early. Wow.
Oh, wow. I mean, it's 10:30,
It's
dude.
10:30.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding. I've been up since probably 6. I got this new app. It's what is it called? Auto sleep or 1 second.
Does it sleep
Um,
for you?
it is called auto sleep. Yeah. So essentially, it's like it connects to your watch and it like records your sleep and tells you like when you actually fell asleep, when you woke up, like the REM versus light sleep too. So taking sleep more seriously, dude. You should not really care. I've read too many articles saying that it's important, dude.
What about last night, dude? How many hours of
Last night I went to bed at 2:29, woke up at 7. Not a good night.
Not a good sleep, dude.
Wait, okay,
Not a
let me
good
look at my
sleep.
sleep. My watch does this too.
So there's a
I
generic
haven't
app.
set it.
Yeah, there's a generic app. I think that's automatically loaded to the watch now, called Sleep, I think. But I think that only tells you when you fell asleep versus when you woke up. This tells you that plus like in between, like when it was REM, deep or light, how long you're in it. It gives you like more data, like more metrics on how you slept
Yeah.
and the quality of it. They actually have what's called like a credit or like a sleep credit bank.
Like this thing. This is what mine see.
Is that the generic app?
Yeah.
It's like the
Yeah.
app.
It's like my
That's
rest.
cool.
And when I wake up, I got 7 hours and 38 minutes of sleep last night.
Very good, very solid. And also, what's cool too about this one, Paige, you might do it too. It uses like it's like manual AI. So if you know you fell asleep before, like you just know, or you woke up like before it says you did, you can change it and it adjusts like its algorithm or whatever to like, okay, he's no, it like over time figures it out too, which is great.
Okay, because that would be nice because sometimes I'll wake up in the morning and like go to the bathroom or something, but go back to sleep. And then my watch won't count
Yeah,
time I went back to sleep. And I'm like, what if I slept 2 more hours and it doesn't count that into like my sleep time?
True.
Like it won't count like a nap or anything in your sleep.
Right. Yeah, I think that's part of the benefit of this. You can go in and it's pretty easy to manually adjust when you need to. And it's supposed to learn from it too. So based off like your heartbeat, like other sensors or whatever, it says, okay, Anthony just took a shit for half an hour. You need to make sure we get that out of the
Yeah, I mean, I need to make sure that we got that out.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very nice.
Yeah.
What you guys doing today? You guys just hanging out?
Yeah, we were gonna maybe go on like a hike or something, but it's pretty chilly.
Yeah.
So now we're just basically hanging out.
You guys have a lot of snow on the ground or not really?
No, not really. It pretty much all melted.
Yeah.
Well, it's still like in the corners and stuff, but I think it's supposed to snow tomorrow too.
Yeah. It's been snowing here a lot. Like it didn't snow this much last winter. I don't remember it. But I feel like every other day it's at least flurries. Yours is probably a little different, but not ideal, dude. Not good for. I went for a run yesterday, and man, I about slipped about 4 times. because the actual one is just snowy. When it's like snow packed, it's not that bad. There's a couple sheets of ice. Man, dangerous, dude. Not good.
Very dangerous, dude. And do
Yeah.
you run along the roads?
No.
Dangerous, dude. You can
Well,
go to the
no,
roads.
no. Well, I do roads. If I'm like going like the neighborhoods, I'll do roads. But once I get on the main road, I say main road. It'd be like main roads in like MacArthur Drive. Like that's, and I'll go on the sidewalk then. But yeah, yeah, kind of got rocked, dude. Dude. So something I've learned, and this is just for everybody, but and hopefully I'm not too pushy about it. But like for vacations, when this is why I go by myself usually, because you can, I can control when I go. But for this, I know you guys want to go too, but I'm gonna be like a little bit pushy, because like I feel like if you talk about it but then don't execute on it, it just never happens. So I'm gonna start looking at dates probably tonight to see like what flights are now, and then because the Google flights are just kind of like the best time to book too. So if you guys want to go, I'll send you the information and you're not obligated to go, obviously. But
Yeah. What month are you, or like what month are you thinking about?
probably like June or July is what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when
this
are
summer.
we going to that beach trip?
August.
August. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
That should be fun.
Family beach trip?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, nuts. Where are we going?
Donuts.
It's like right outside Charleston.
Yeah.
Seaside,
Oh, hi.
seaside or
Something.
Whoa.
Kielcom? I don't know.
Whoa. Yeah, I'm not paying.
It is expense, dude.
And
Whoa.
also, they got a house that allows dogs. So.
Oh. First vacation with Dax.
Do you
Right?
see it?
Yeah. Sleepy.
Yeah, very tired, dude. It's early, dude.
It's early. Yeah, he said it is early. It's
I would
right.
love to put a watch on him and see his sleep schedule. It's probably awful.
That's
I'll think
the
about every
3-hour nap here, 4-hour nap there,
Yeah.
5-hour rest at night. Yeah.
I think I'm actually going to be a house dog, dude. You literally just chill, eat and chill. It's so nice.
Well, eat, chill, spaz for 30 minutes, and then go back to
Yeah.
sleep.
Has he peed on the floor recently in the house? Nope. I'm training, dude.
Actually, not recently. Well, he
Yeah.
peed in his crate yesterday because he gets kind of nervous in there, so he like piddles in there sometimes.
Yeah. Terrible, guys.
Just put him on the floor. He hasn't done that in a pretty long time.
Yeah.
And Anthony, for was it Prue? Are you
Mhm.
thinking? How long are you thinking? Like a week?
Like a week or like
A
5
week,
days,
yeah.
whatever works.
Okay, yeah. Okay, cool.
Would Brett go, you think, or no?
Actually, we mentioned it to Brett like a week ago when we were drinking,
Yeah.
and he
Good
was
time to ask.
like, and he was actually like,
He sounded pretty interested.
he was like, oh wait, like I actually think I would want. He was like sounding like he would want to go, but it's also Brett, so you have to kind of like force him into it.
Yeah, and yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think also too he would get like what's it called, FOMO, if we went, he didn't go. We start putting a picture on Instagram. Yeah.
And I think he was
Yeah.
also interested because it's more of like it's something he would like outdoorsy kind of.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And so he's like more into that. Like I feel like if we were going to like Italy or something, he'd be like, meh.
Yeah, he wouldn't care.
But like he likes like outdoor stuff. So
The Rainbow Mountains look dope. They look so cool. Man, Bobby's gonna
bringing
be-
Bobby there, that'd be
Yeah.
nuts.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, the only thing I'm a little worried about is just I haven't looked into it too much, but just like where we'd stay, because I feel like I'll be honest, I've not looked into it at all, but I feel like there's not going to be like, well, let me ask you guys this too. So I've done both hotels and hostels. I've had no issues with hostels. I know some people, they don't like them, which I mean that's fine too. So would you guys rather stay in like a shitty motel or a hostel?
So I don't think I would really care either way, but I was depending on like how we want to go about it. But I was looking at like hotels and things there like a few weeks ago, just like looking around,
Mhm.
and things are like super cheap there.
Oh, are they really? Okay, I didn't know.
Like I was like, oh, what, I forget what I was looking up, but I was like kind of like, wow, that's like really, really, really cheap. But I was like, is that a bad thing? I don't know.
Yeah.
No, well, and so I think the closer, like the two biggest attractions I know of are the Rainbow Mountains and Machu Picchu. I feel like the closer you are to those, the more expensive it gets. So maybe one of those things we stay like an hour or two away from it, and then
Yeah.
just I'll just pitch in for a taxi or whatever. If there's that much of a difference, there's not much difference now, then that's fine too. But
Yeah.
and also too, if we get like I don't know if we get one.
But I feel like we could also stay somewhere for like 2 days and then like go to another location.
Right. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Well,
I don't know how close.
like,
So for me, like the two are Machu Picchu and Rainbow Mountains, and those are like the two I definitely want to go to. And then everything else, if you guys want to go see, I'm definitely down to go check it out.
Mm-hmm.
because we could go to what's the like kind of like city near there?
Lima.
Lima or
That'd be nuts.
yeah, there's so much stuff. I don't know.
I stay for a month, honestly.
I feel like I need to find like a blog of like someone who went,
Yeah.
who wrote about their experience, and then like because a lot of times blogs or something like that will be like, I stayed here and here, and this was my experience.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can kind of like base off of like someone else's experience, like, okay, they stayed in this area, they were safe, blah blah blah. And then because I feel like when you literally don't know the area at all, it's like, I don't know. I could just see us like being like, oh, we got this place, and then we realize it's like nowhere near where we need to be.
Mm-hmm.
If Brett was fine when that happened, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. So I'll look into it too, Paige, and see what they. I'll probably actually find out today. Probably like this week, and then I was gonna come this weekend, but you guys all kind of seem like John was. I feel like every time I come, John's not there, so I kind of want to go when he was there. And Brett seemed busy too.
Well, John can't say no to Vanessa.
Yeah.
It was date night stuff they were doing.
Yeah, because they don't live in the same place, so
Yeah.
They kind of only see each other on the
weekends. So like Vanessa's always like makes like plans all weekend for John.
Oh, I see. That makes sense. Yeah. But yeah, at some point, like early in March, I'll probably come down. We can do it through Zoom or hash it out in person. So.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Oh, we'll be gone the first week of March.
Yeah, Paige and I won't be here the first weekend of March. But we'll be here the first of March.
Okay, I'll let you guys know. Yeah, try to coordinate. I was also talking I forgot because Brett works on the weekends, both the farmers market and So I actually got asked him a day he always works Sunday morning, right? Always.
He always works Sunday mornings, and he usually works Saturday evenings, like usually like 12
But
to
I
8.
feel like maybe if you gave him a heads up, he can maybe get like switch his shifts around.
Yeah, that's a good point too. Okay, I'll but yeah, so what I think I told you, John. So, Paige, what I'm trying to do is, this is actually I'm recording this Zoom meeting, so I'm starting like a little podcast. We're gonna see how it works. I think the easiest way to do it is probably do it on Zoom, record, and then the file automatically goes to your email. This is what John does, I think, too. We did it for all of us, and then you put it through like an editing software just to make sure it sounds good, which is also free. And then you can upload it directly from the editing software, I think, to like Spotify and Apple and also too. I mean, I may just do it on YouTube too, because if the video quality is good, or like do both, do it on YouTube and but yeah. So we'll see how it goes. So I'm having Keith come on first. I know you know Keith, Paige, but yeah, like a list of topics. Like some are political, some are just about like teaching stuff. But they're all like, so I gave him a list of 10 things I thought be interesting, and he chose 7. So what I'm hoping it is like it's just like it's like kind of relevant stuff that's pertinent now, that's interesting. So that's kind of what I'm going for. And then second episode is going to be three guests. It's going to be Sax, Olds, and Nats. So I'm going to focus with Jonah and John are going to be a lot of about their podcast, but also specifically for Jonah, we're getting into some greenhouse stuff, some eco-friendly topic, which would be nice.
Yeah, that'd be nuts.
Maybe about some park stuff. And John, we're gonna probably have to talk about some just strictly how ass the Grizzlies are. Oh my God, Ross, that was the easiest bet of the night, son. Oh man.
Oh, that's so.
Did John's locking 9 get rocked again? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, John was really excited because like 3 days ago he got back to like 500 with his locks of the year, and then like now it was like, so he got back to like 80 and 80 for his locks of the year.
Actually pretty good.
But now he has lost like 13 in a row or something.
Oh my. So he made like 5 or 6 bets because he only made 1 last night. He probably didn't only made 1 because he lost 2 nights in a row.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord. Oh man. The one, and I'm biased, but the one he didn't have, I told him that was when the Rockets were down like Oladipo, Boogie, and John Wall. They were playing, and I think Gordon was out too, and the Hornets were still like +3. I was like, dude, Hornets money line, even with the points, but Hornets money line, nuts, dude. Did we rock Draymond last night? Yeah. That was so hype.
Yeah, yikes.
This is random. I actually found a blog on Peru.
Mm-hmm.
They say to avoid traveling to Peru during the week of the 28th because it's a national holiday and there's a shit ton of Peruvians that travel in huge numbers or something. So it's like, I guess like it's busy or something.
That's
So
July
July 28th.
July
28th. Okay, good to know. Yeah.
And then this thing is saying that Peru is like extremely cheap and that they're like, you only need like $25, $30 every day.
Nuts.
I figured food was gonna be cheap. Hotels, I just never know.
Hotels. Yeah. This place they say if you want to get like a hostel, like just rent a bed or whatever, it's like $5 to $8 a night.
Oh my Lord.
A budget, they said like a budget room is like $9 to $25 or $28, and they said like mid range $40 to $60, and then like if you get like a luxury hotel, it's like $200.
Wow,
that's pretty cheap.
That's cheap.
It may be even best if you guys are comfortable with it. If it's just us four or us three and Brett, if we get like
a room,
you just one room, like a medium, like a decent hotel, not too high end, and pay $50 for the room, and we split it and each pay 15. Or whatever, 12, that'd be great.
And they're like, street food is usually $1 to $3 for a meal.
That is so hype.
Wow, we shoving out.
They're like a mid-range restaurant is $4 to $10. Fancies like 15.
I might stay for 2 weeks. Holy cow!
I might move there.
They said the price of a local beer is usually $1.20.
Oh, this is gonna be so nuts.
Okay.
I cannot wait.
Okay.
And then they're like public bus is usually like 50 cents to $1 for a trip.
That's actually really good because I feel like some of these spots we're going to, we're definitely gonna get on the bus or some type of.
Yeah.
That's great. That's awesome.
So, and they said is Cusco? What's Cusco?
Cusco is like it's like the mountain trail that leads up to it, and it's where like the Nazca lines are. You know what those things? It's those.
Oh yeah.
Round carvings.
So they said a tourist ticket to Cusco is $40.
Okay, and it's also like the edge of like the Amazon kind of too, so it's like rainforest over there.
Oh, dude, I feel like, dude, I usually don't like paying for tours, but if we're paying for nothing else, then I'm down to pay $40 for a tour. That's awesome.
And then I guess
I'm getting really hyped.
I don't know. Do you have to like pay to get to Machu Picchu?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Yeah,
if
probably
we're paying nothing for food and nothing for hotels, and this stuff.
I know, like I would definitely splurge on going to like the Machu Picchu. So.
Yeah. Also, I forgot because I know when we talk about this. We talked about this when we got one on our last vacation, but should we ask Jimmy? We can ask. I don't know who else we asked, but I think Jimmy and Sarah, if they had already been or were planning to go.
I think Sarah's already gone.
Okay.
I think, right? Isn't that what she said?
I might if you guys are cool,
she said she went with her family like when she was younger, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's what she was saying. Because she was like, we took a bus. Because I remember that I was like, oh, you had to hike Machu Picchu. And she's like, well, when I went, we took a bus. But I think it was with her family when she was younger.
I gotcha. Would you guys be cool if I dropped in our lake or in our like the Sam Bissett, Sam Ralph GM and see if anyone else?
Yeah, I think it would be fine. I just like the only thing is I feel like traveling with a large group of people could be kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So hopefully not every single person's like, yeah, I'm down. And then we have a group of 10 because that would literally be nuts.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll put it in there and see if people are interested or not. But cool. This actually sounds really cool. I'd always kind of thought about it, but I think when we brought it up, it actually makes a lot of sense. Because it's a good mixture of like nature, like city stuff too. And this reasonable price, you feel like you're not spending out the ass. But very nice. Very hype, dude. Very hype.
Yeah, wow.
Very hype. Wow. Jonah, so I'll send you a text. There's a couple local barber shops I think around in that area. If you need any addresses or recommendations or coupons, just I'm kidding. Dude. Lettuce is nuts, dude.
Funny, dude.
Dude, this is random. But I got I think I told you this, but I was getting like this dead skin issue, like around like my mustache and like chin area, and I got it when I moved. So I figured it was either the weather up here and or like the minerals and like the water like my shower and stuff, or I don't go swimming here, but I couldn't figure it out, so I assumed it was that. So when I went back to North Carolina, I was like two different I was a dermatologist or whatever, so the people that look at skin, and they like tested it and they were like, it's just normal like dead skin, like because I was trying all these different lotions that I just looked and they were telling me stuff and nothing worked. And then I found one. It's like by Neutrogena, and it's like it's not really. It's a moisturizer. It's called it's like a hydro water gel facial moisturizer. And first of all, it feels super good. And like I wouldn't say all the dead skin's totally gone, but it's pretty much totally gone. It's unreal. I also have like this red spot on my cheek, which I thought was eczema, but it's not because I got that tested too and it wasn't. And they just said like we don't. It's like it's not even a rash. I don't know what it even is, but it's just like a red spot. And it's like dwindling away. It's like back to my normal skin color. I'm very hyped, dude. Was very jacked.
Is this podcast going to be sponsored by Neutrogena?
It might be, dude. It might be. Dude, speaking of, you said that. Yeah. I had never tried the Truly lemonades. And this is like really random actually, but it's true. I've had 3. So I've had 3 the past 2 nights. I had 3 Friday night. I did a pretty hard workout Saturday, and puked immediately afterward. And I don't think I've ever thrown up after workout. But I'm in less of a shape now. But I thought maybe it was like it's maybe a mixture of both. And then I had 3 last night, and I haven't worked out, and I threw up again today. So I think it's either I'm eating something weird, or the Truly lemonades just rock me.
The Truly lemonades are a lot. Those are sugary, dude.
They taste it, but it says there's no content unless you're relying on the 1%. From what it says, but I mean, you definitely taste it. I definitely taste it. But I almost want to go back and just go back to my normal Trulies or my normal White Claws. Well, yeah. So if we have White Claws as a sponsor, that'd be a conflict of interest. You think if you guys come on? I don't know.
Yeah, that would be a conflict. We wouldn't be able to be on the podcast probably.
Yeah. So that episode we'll do Neutrogena for that. So
yeah. So $60 to $80 for a ticket to Machu Picchu. And the $80 one is like if you want to include the other mountaintop, which is what's it called?
Probably. I'm kind of willing to splurge on this stuff.
It's called Machu Picchu and what's the other one called? Oh, there it goes. The Hyuna Picchu. I don't know. I guess it's another mountain.
Sounds nuts. Yeah.
More mountains, better.
Hyuna.
Make sure you bring hiking boots, babe.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I might need to get some.
Yeah.
You don't have any from Boone, or are they just old?
Well, I had like duck boot kind of things for like snow.
Oh, okay.
But like no.
Not actual hiking, yeah.
I never had. No, I feel like I did have a pair of hiking boots, but I feel like I either like tossed them or something. I don't know.
Yeah. It's funny. So there's that one place in Park West. It wasn't REI, but it went out of business. You guys know what I'm talking about? In Cary, the Park West Shopping Center.
Mountain.
Gander Mountain.
Yeah. And so I think they were closing down pretty much the summer of my senior year of high school. So I bought like a pair of like boots that were supposed to be like 120 for like 40. They're waterproof. And they've been. I mean, I'm not that wear them all the time, but I still have them now. It's been nuts. But
yeah, no, like. Probably I got them, actually my parents got them for me before senior year of high school, before I was going to App, because they're like, you probably need some nice like hiking boots / snow boots kind of things. And I think it was from Gander Mountain too, and they're just like, I think they're Timberland brand or whatever. And
yeah, that's why I have two.
They're
nuts. Yeah,
they're perfect condition. Like
yeah,
had them for 6 years now.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with them. Yeah.
I think the difference is too, because we don't like, I'm just like tennis shoes where you wear it for like 8 months and they're already like, time to get a new pair. Yeah. These you wear sporadically. But when you wear them, you're usually like, you're in snow, you're like in dirt.
Like when I do wear them, like I wear them at least once a week now, like at the farmer's market, and I'll wear them
wow.
Like,
okay.
in the snow, or like if it's rainy and muddy, like I wear them in like tough conditions and they just like wash right off and they're fine.
Yeah. So they are waterproof too, which is right. Which is great because like when it rains, like if they're already kind of muddy, it rains, it washes them off for you, and you don't have to, and they dry. It's nice, yeah. That is nice. I got this ad on Instagram. It's crazy how much like these apps know about you now. So, and maybe I said it out loud too, because I know that they can listen. But I really like having a pair of slippers I can just like slip on quickly to go walk outside to get the mail, or go go to my car real quick. But I had an old pair that they were good. These like. Long story short, I can't really. I try to pull the back up in order to get in. Otherwise, I have to do that. And now I got after like these tennis shoes, and they're like $40. They're not expensive at all. And that like the technology, there's some kind of coil on the back of the shoe to where essentially you don't touch the shoe, you don't bend down, you just put your foot in, and it essentially is on.
Like snaps onto you.
Yeah, and it, like I thought it would like ruin the back, and I'm sure over time it probably does, but it's not supposed to, and it looks so nice. Like I think I would only wear them. Like they're supposed to be like actual tennis shoes, but I remember much like an Under Armour or something like that running around. But you're just like going in and out. Oh, it looks so nice. Yeah. I've been like a lot more cognizant of like ergonomic stuff. So I try to be very cautious when if I bend down, I like to squat down. I feel like I'm getting old already, but and like that's my one thing. When you tie your shoes, it's not good for your back. If you just do the normal, like you hunch over and tie them, technically it's not good for your back. If you sit down in the couch, it's different. But and it's just being lazy, like not wanting to like just go get your shoes on and get out. But yeah. Anyway, well, I didn't want to take too much of you guys' time, but I also want to talk to you guys too, but I also wanted to try this out and see if it works. I think John does the same thing. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna ask him what I did wrong. But
yeah, he does the same thing, and what he does is that he has a microphone, and he uses the microphone for the Zoom audio because I think it makes the Zoom audio sound a little better.
Yeah.
Takes a recording and puts it right into Audible.
Yeah. I was gonna look into it. This is part of the test too. These are like $6 headphones from Walmart, but if it doesn't sound great, then again, I'm not trying to make money. I'm doing the same thing you guys just for fun. So as long as it sounds good enough, then I'm cool with it. But yeah, good deal. All right, well, yeah, Paige, in general, I'm gonna look into it probably this week, and then just send you guys a couple ideas, and then also put it in the GM and see if anyone else wants to go.
Yeah,
it actually sounds really cool. I'm actually looking forward to it.
It does sound cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll need to figure out like timing wise with my job because like I do this farmers market thing on the weekends, so I'll definitely just need to like plan ahead to make sure that like all the vacations I want to be taking are like nice and spaced out.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Good deal.
But I should definitely have enough PTO built up at my normal job.
Yeah.
So.
I negotiated my new contract for 3 weeks. Technically, it actually means 4 because in New York you get 5 days of like, because of COVID, you get 5 days of sick leave, like no questions asked, so I get paid for it. So, actually, it's funny. So,
well, with the CARES Act, technically, if you have a COVID scare, like legally, your job has to give you 80 hours of sick pay.
So 2 weeks?
Yeah, I think it's the enough time. I think it's 10 days plus your weekends. So it's like enough time for you to quarantine, but still get paid if you get exposed to COVID.
Very cool. That makes sense. Well, I was gonna say, so actually, I don't know if I told you guys. I think I told you, John. But I got the first dose 2 weeks ago, and I get the second one in early March. The only reason I'm getting it is because the business I work in is a supplier of the vial for the vaccine. Like they give, which is kind of bullshit, I think, still, but they let all those employees get it. And what was I going with that? Oh yeah, so the first dose, and ours is through Pfizer or Moderna, excuse me. So the first dose, like you're not supposed to feel anything, and I've always like I don't get sick, but whenever I get like a shot or vaccine, I feel it more than the average person does. And that one I felt pretty bad after a day. So I'm getting this next one like on March 9th, which is a Tuesday. So I'll probably just take 3 of my 5 sick days then, because if I felt bad for the first one, which I wasn't supposed to, the second one's supposed to actually, you're supposed to feel bad. I'm probably gonna feel bad.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm taking a couple of sick days then, just relax. But yeah, cool. All right, well, I'll let you guys go. I'm gonna get some lunch too. But thanks for coming on. I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, of course, dude. Love you, dude.
Love you too, dude. Bye.